people, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm just going to be sharing with you guys my new skincare routine, but before we get into that I just want to give you guys a little backstory on a little timeline of what my skin has been doing for the past 2 years. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you may have noticed that about a week ago I posted a couple of pictures on my Instagram story of what my face was doing in 2017. So when I was working in the city, I was working at a wholesale company, and it was a very tight and confined space. Granted, I had my own desk space. I was kind of like in a cubicle with about 4 other women, and outside of that cubicle was pretty much like a little mini factory where they had sewing machines, they were cutting patterns, and there was tons of different fabrics. And in that atmosphere, even because it was so tight, I was exposed to so much dust, so many germs, and there were just a lot of people in this one space. At the time, I didn't know that I was allergic to dust, so I was like, why is my face looking like one eyeball is like this and the other eyeball is like this? I literally looked like I was punched in the face, right? So my skin and my body was just reacting to all that I was being exposed to, and I didn't know what it was. So the first picture I posted was of my eye like literally shrunk. And then the second photo was right above my lip. This was all like red. Layers and layers of skin was gone. So it was just really sore, and that happened due to me just blowing my nose so much and constantly rubbing it. But it's just the fact that I guess there was so much dust probably in my nose that was making me sneeze and making me have runny nose, and I was just, the inside, like whatever was going on inside of me was just affecting my the external part of me. So it was really a struggle. It was so annoying. I finally went to the doctor. For a good while I tried to rough it out. I'm good, like this happens to me, I always blow my nose, this happens all the time. But it actually became more severe. Like I never looked like this before. I'd never experienced these specific type of symptoms. So I was like, let me just go to the doctor. So I went to the doctor. He was like, you are so beautiful. You are too beautiful to be struggling like this. You need to invest in an air purifier. So he was like, you can literally get this off Amazon. I went on Amazon, I purchased it. I actually had to tug this huge purifying machine to work. My boss was like, why didn't you let me know? I would have bought it for you. Like, we could have bought it for you since, you know, she was like, I just feel so bad that you're under these conditions and you're being affected by it this way. Like, we really could have did it for you. And at the time, I didn't know how to go about that. I didn't know how to like ask or whatever. I didn't even know it was her responsibility. So I just went ahead and bought it. She didn't reimburse me for it, but whatever, that's besides the fact. I was on some like, look, I need to get myself together. So I went ahead and invested in that, and with that machine worked miracles for me because it had a special feature on it where if it turned a certain color, it would notify me that the air was not sanitary. So it would start cleaning my space, and it cleans your space so that you're not exposed to those crazy different germs and crazy things that may affect people who have allergies or are allergic to dust. And it really helped me a lot. It helped me to not blow my nose as much, which then helped my right here clear up a lot quicker, and it was just crazy. At the time I was putting Vaseline on it thinking Vaseline was healing it, but Vaseline wasn't doing the job. So I think he told me to put a thin layer of cortisone right here just to heal it, because cortisone is supposed to calm down any cuts that are inflamed. So of course this thing was inflamed. It was crazy. After that I was then able to treat it a lot better. So shout out to him for that. And I still do have the actual machine thing. I don't use it as much because I don't really need it. Like towards the end of 2018 I noticed that in here my skin was starting to be like super scaly and dry, and it was like really peely in here. So I'm like, what? I'm thinking maybe it's the weather, maybe it's makeup, whatever. So it could be a mixture of both. So I was gonna go to the doctor again. Then I was like, you know what, let me just try one more thing. So I stopped using Mary Kay products, even though they're unscented. I stopped using it because I just didn't feel like it was helping the dryness in here. I felt like it was making my skin more dry. I actually decided to go ahead and get a facial. And then through me getting a facial, I was like, let me see if I can seek some advice from her to see if she would recommend any specific products. And then after there, I'll probably go ahead and make an appointment for a dermatologist, because then they'll be able to really treat my skin. Prior to this, as you guys know, I broke out with eczema, and the doctor was like, you need to go to an allergist. He was like, I could definitely send you to a dermatologist. They'll treat your skin, they'll give you a cream to treat whatever you're going through, but it would be a lot smarter for you to go to an allergist, because an allergist is going to help you figure out what's in the core. Okay, go to the allergist. In my mind, I'm very like, I'm thinking it's something that I'm eating that could be causing these skin reactions. He's like, no, it's not a problem. I'm not concerned about what you're eating at all. Lies. I really feel, I still don't know what I'm allergic to food-wise, but I really feel like he was lying there. I feel like he just wants me to keep coming back. So he just ran the test on like animals and dust and all that different stuff. That's how I was able to find out that I'm allergic to dust, mice, urine, cats, and all of these other little creatures. So I don't know, part of me still feels like there has to be a food, even if it's a seasoning, that I'm allergic to, but they're not going to tell you all the secrets, because everybody's in business to make money, right? So he wants me to come back. He wants me to need him. He doesn't want to give me all the solutions, so I got to figure that out on my own. So I was like, all right, went to him. Now it's time to go to a dermatologist, because this thing is coming back on my face and it's dry, and maybe they can actually help or recommend better products that is suitable for my skin. They'll help me figure out what my skin type is and what my skin needs. So I was gonna do that, but then I prayed. I was like, Lord, I'm really going through it with my skin. Like, please help me. Like, what is it that I need to do? What is this? Reveal to me a product that I can use that is going to help with my skin, because I don't want to keep struggling. So I'm just praying, I'm praying. And y'all, something told me to just go right on to Aveeno, because the Aveeno lotion is very moisturizing to my skin. So I was like, why don't I invest in an Aveeno cleanser for my face, since it's working for my body fine and it's like keeping my body and my skin very moisturized. Why don't I invest in a cleanser? So I went to the store and I invested in this. This is the Ultra Clean Calming Aveeno cleanser, and it says that it's gently cleanses irritated skin without over drying, fragrance free. That's what I need. I don't, because it's dry here, so I need something that's not going to over dry my skin, but I also need something that's fragrance free. Before this, I was using Cetaphil. I love Cetaphil, but I found that I was smelling something in the cleanser, so therefore it's scented, and it was burning this part of my area, this part of my face. So I'm like, all right, this isn't gonna work because it's scented. I can't use this anymore. This stuff is so soft. It's like, it's a foam. So what I do, I changed up my whole routine when it comes to washing my face now. So instead of just like cleansing it with my hands and then washing it off with my hands, I massage this into my face, and then after that I get a washcloth and I wipe it off. I wipe it off section by section, and with the washcloth, as I'm wiping it, I'm making sure that, like, as I'm taking it off, I'm making sure that the temperature of the washcloth is cold, because cold is closing my pores. But before I put the cleanser on my face, I just coat I wipe down my face with warm, like a warm temperature washcloth, just to open the pores up, so that when I'm cleaning it, my pores are like it's cleaning my pores as well. So then when I go to wipe off the cleanser, it is at a cooler temperature, so therefore it's closing my pores, right? Does that make sense? So then after I wipe it off with the washcloth, which is somewhat of an exfoliator to extent, because it's washcloths, it's like that terry cloth material, so it's kind of scrubbing a little bit. So versus you using your smooth fingers, I like that it kind of just like scratches it a little bit. If your face is feeling itchy, that's a perfect way to just wipe it off. After that, I go ahead and just leave it a little damp. I don't dry it completely, and then I go in with this gentle skin cream. So this is pretty much like the knockoff brand of Cetaphil. I love that the consistency of this is so thick. This is what my face needs. So I'm not stingy with this at all. I literally take a nice amount and I just rub it and massage it throughout my entire face, including the eye area. It's non-scented. And then after applying that, I go in on the eyes with this cocoa butter formula. This works miracles. I've had this for about maybe a month now, and I don't know why I didn't think to use this on my face. Something told me to just put this on my face because it has vitamin E. It's a daily skin therapy. It heals, softens, and relieves rough, dry skin, and it's a 24-hour moisture. And it says it smooths, marks, and tones skin. So I was like, let me just coat this on top of my moisturizer. Let me put this on top around the eye area since it's so dry. Let's see what that does. You guys, I saw results within the first day. I'm not even kidding. Like within the first day. Really within the first day, I saw results in my face. I put it on in the morning, came home from work, and usually my skin, you could see the scaliness around my eyes by the end of the day. And I would be like, why is my skin still dry? But this stuff literally cleared my face up within 3 to 4 days. I wish I took pictures of what my face looked like before. But the secret to dry skin, or if your skin is like scaly and itchy and just like little dry patches on your face or wherever on your body, use this cocoa butter. I'm telling you, you can literally get this from ShopRite. So that was that. And I actually I noticed I don't have any type of exfoliator, and they say it's good to exfoliate your skin at least twice a week. So yesterday I invested in this. I thought this was Aveeno, y'all. This is Beauty 360, so I wanted to keep it within the same brand, but clearly I got the wrong one. This is the Illuminating facial scrub with soy complex and calming exfoliants. So it says it gently exfoliates and helps even skin tone and texture. So it says compared to Aveeno. So I guess this is also the knockoff brand of Aveeno. Listen, this thing was $6.99 at CVS. I was not spending $10 on one tube. And that's another thing I need to get better at too, like investing in my skin products more, because y'all, I'll see a skin product and it'll say like, if it's more than $8, I'm probably not gonna get it, because in my mind I'm like, why am I spending this much money for one little face product when I have all these other products that I need to invest in as well? Anyway, so that is that. This stuff smells good too, so I just used it for the first time last night. I actually like to exfoliate at night because with exfoliating, it's taking off the dead skin cells, right? So you're shedding a whole layer of your skin. You don't want to exfoliate and then go outside. So I think it's more effective and better to exfoliate at night when you're gonna be inside still, versus exfoliating, shedding dead skin cells, and then going outside into the air where there's more germs and it's just sticking to your face. And your skin is, that new layer of skin is exposed and doesn't have time to really rejuvenate. So that is all I have for this video. I will definitely link all the products that I talked about in the description box below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more skincare routines and just stay in the loop of what I'm doing with my skin, products that I use on my face, make sure you guys just like let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. What products are you guys using? Have you used Aveeno before? What are your thoughts about Aveeno? What are some of your favorite skincare products? Let me know. Thank you guys, and I will see you in my next video.